What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Eric K, and as the title says, today we'll be talking about the Army Fat Camp. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
You're my sister, but you warm as bad. I bet I'm gonna proud of you.
Alright, so today we're just gonna go everything about the fat camp, some of the thoughts that I had, and some of the thoughts that I know some of my subscribers or some of just like friends that have texted me that are into joining the army but maybe a little overweight, and some of the kind of the questions that everyone has been asking and too scared to ask a recruiter. So number one, don't feel bad if you maybe quote unquote overweight for the army standards and you have to go to fat camp. So it's really not called fat camp, so I should stop saying it. It's not called fat camp, but it's called Arms 2.0, but a lot of people know it as the name fat camp. As far as my experience, I was overweight when I first joined the U.S. Army. When I was signing my contract and everything, I was around 260 something, almost 270 pounds. So I was around 270 pounds. So I was way overweight for the Army, and they had to put me on the list for the Arms 2.0. which is the fat camp. Don't let that discourage you. At first, that really had got me discouraged, and I was like scared. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to like this freaking camp and it's gonna be crazy. And don't let that discourage you. Keep pushing, keep going. And just because you're quote unquote not in the standards, that doesn't mean you're just fat, but it just means they want you to get you down to a certain weight and like a certain size and like body fat percentage and everything like that, a certain like waist size. So that's basically all that they're trying to do. And I've seen people at this freaking camp, like y'all will not believe it. I've seen people at this camp that was like not even like huge, like they were way smaller than me. I don't know how the heck they got there, but yeah, they most definitely were really small. But sometimes like people lose weight before they get there. That's honestly what I did. Out of like a long period of time, I would say work out, get active, maybe lose a few pounds before you go, and that'll shorten the time that you're there. So the next thing, so I signed up for the Arms 2.0 camp. Like it was like a big wait because they were like, well, we don't have a spot at the moment. So I did have to wait a little bit, months, because I signed up in like February, I think. And so no, I signed up in like December, and so I was hoping that they would get me like a little spot going on like January. I could go because I didn't want to go to the Arms camp at all. I was hoping to lose the weight before, but I didn't end up losing it before signing the contract. So I was hoping to not have to go to Arms. I was too scared, and I just was like, oh my God, like I'm fat. But so they didn't have an opening for the camp until April. That's not always the case. It's not always a big wait, but at the time that I was going, for some reason, it was a big like wait until a spot for the camp opened up. So I got to the Army base or whatever, flew me out regular, got to the Army base with the regular people, and so as soon as I got to Fort Jackson, because I went to South Carolina, Fort Jackson. As soon as I got there, they had us all do the regular Army stuff. You know, you get there, they like get off the bus, you know, all that, and then they put us in a room. So they put us in a room, and they did the regular reception stuff. I'll talk more about reception in another video, but we got past all of that. We got shipped off the fat camp. Okay, so the fat camp, I was really nervous. I was like, oh my God, like I don't know like if I can do this. Like I mentally was like, oh my God, when I was nervous the first day. But I prayed about it and I thought about it, and I said, you can do anything. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can do anything through Christ. And you can just do anything you put your mind to, and when you're confident in it, you're gonna do better in it. So I got there, I was confident in it. I worked my butt off. I said I wasn't gonna stay long because I was ready. I'm like, the quicker I can do this, the quicker I can go home. So when I tell y'all, like, I worked my butt off when I got there, and I did what I had to do. Don't be discouraged if you're there over a week. Some people are there 1 week, some people are there 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you can be there in any amount of time, but just do the right things. Don't try to starve yourself. They will tell you about that, about how like people come in and try to starve themselves and make an eating disorder and just make it worse on them. Don't try to starve yourself. Don't do anything that you shouldn't be doing. Get there. You're gonna get there, and they just do whatever. They're gonna give you classes. They're gonna give you classes on good things to eat, proper eating. They're not gonna force you to eat certain things, but they're just gonna give you guidance and try to tell you like the certain things you should eat or shouldn't eat. It's just basically like eat your greens. That's all I can say mainly. Eat your greens. Stay away from anything high carb. Like stay away from like Rice Krispie treats. That's a trap. I'm gonna say it again. That's a trap. If you go to the Orange 2.0 and they have Rice Krispie treats out, don't get them. I'm telling you, do not get them. But so yeah, so you get there, like I said, just eat your greens, do what they say, run. When they your fat camp, you're gonna run everywhere. Like literally, you're going to be running, and it won't be long distances, but when you come out the room to go to the next location, or when you come out the room to like meet them at the track, they say meet me at the track at 1500. You're gonna run to the track. It may not be far, but you're going to get your exercise in. You're gonna run, you're gonna burn. As long as you're eating right, as long as you're doing right, you're gonna burn weight. You're gonna do everything that you have to do. So just keep doing that. Don't give up, because when I got there, it was a lot of people that I saw that had gave up. And it wasn't because it was hard, but it was because it didn't come at the time that they wanted to come. Like I said, you may be there a week, you may be there 2. You can't give up. You gotta keep going, because you are going to be tested mentally, physically. You're going to be challenged, but it won't be nothing that you can't handle, long as you keep going and keep pushing. So like I said, we got there. I thought it was going to be, it was kind of tough, but it's going to prepare you for basic. All through and through, it'll prepare you for basic. I would say people lose a lot of weight there. Through my whole basic career, like through my whole, from fat camp to basic, I lost 60 something pounds. So you will lose it. You will lose weight there. I probably lost about 10 to 15 pounds at the fat camp in all, probably 10 to 15 pounds. And like as I got there, we had to run as soon as we got off the bus. That's any military. Like when you get off the bus, you're running, you're carrying stuff. You're running, like carrying bags and carrying stuff that they want you to carry. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, but you can't give up on yourself. You can't be nervous. I mean, you can be nervous. You can be nervous, but you know, just depend on yourself, depend on your battle buddies, trust your battle buddies, help your battle buddies, because your battle buddies will sometimes make or break an experience. If you and your battle buddies are fighting, or you're so scared you don't even want to talk to your battle buddies, and so y'all are not even talking to ask each other for help or to give help, it'll run non-smoothly. It will not run smoothly. But if y'all talking, y'all working as a team, working with your battle buddies, motivating your battle buddies, it'll work. You know what I mean? When I got there, me and my battle buddies, your battle buddies are like your people, the people that are in this with you. So I motivated people and they motivated me, and we were getting out of there. We was like, I gotta go. Me and a few of my battle buddies had made an agenda. We was like, we gotta get out of this fat camp. We gotta get out this week. We ready to go home, and we haven't even got to basic yet. Cause you go to fat camp first, lose a little bit of that weight, get to where they need you to, and then you ship out. We hadn't even got to basic yet, and it was just kind of like, we gotta go. Like, we're not gonna be here for a bunch of weeks. And that was just something that we had already set on our minds. But just because if you're there longer than a week, don't worry about it. It's a lot of people that are there longer than a week, and the drill sergeants will work with you. The one thing about the drill sergeants, they will work with you. They're going to scream, they're going to yell. Do your research on the Army. It's a lot of people that come and they don't do their research, and so then when drill sergeants or drill sergeants are yelling and motivating you, they're like, why are they yelling? But it's going to happen. Drill sergeants are going to yell. Drill sergeants are going to do their job. The drill sergeants at the FAC camp, with the Arms 2.0, they do a really good job at helping you. They're going to help you. They're going to want you to succeed. Yes, they're going to yell, but at the same time, they're going to tell you, they're going to explain to you certain things. They're going to give you dietary classes, or classes on how to eat more greens, and teach you that you can eat bread and you can eat certain carbs, but add your greens at the same time, because we need these carbs, or we need the salts that we think we may not need. So they're going to teach you all those things while you're there. They're going to give you classes. They're going to have briefs with you where they just sit down and they're not being jerks with you, but they're literally want to hear your opinions, or they're going to sit down and talk to you and have serious conversations with y'all. And it won't always be a rah-rah environment. Sometimes it will be times where it's relaxed and they're able to kind of just talk and be with y'all and just kind of explain things to you. So if you're nervous about going to the Arms 2.0 camp, do not be nervous. Like I already stated, you will learn how to control certain things. You will learn about physical fitness. I mean, it won't hurt to get into physical fitness before you get to the Arms program, because you will be doing some running, you will be doing some pushing. Just like basic training, you're going to be doing expected of some of the same things, but you're just not at basic yet. You're just in this certain area to get your weight down, and then you get to the next stage. So like I said, if I can give any advice to anyone that is going, I will say don't be nervous. You'll be nervous, but just don't be scared. Don't be scared to ask for help, whether it be to your drill sergeants or whether it be to your battle buddies, because if a drill sergeant see that you're trying, see that you may be pushing and you may stop, but as long as you keep pushing, as long as you not complain, as long as you don't complain and weep and moan and cry, they're not going to get onto you. So ask your drill sergeants for help, ask your battle buddies for help. Keep eating your greens. Eat your greens. I cannot say this enough. Eat your greens, but also eat your carbs and eat your salts, because you need those salts when you sweat and you sweat all that out. You need those salts. You need to be replenished. Drink your, like they always tell us, drink your milk, drink a glass of water, or well, you'll always have water on you. So when you get in that defat, get you a milk and get you a juice to replenish yourself, because you've been drinking water all day. So get the milk and juice to replenish yourself, and just keep pushing. That's mainly all that I have to say. Just keep pushing. If y'all have any questions about the Arms 2.0, as the name is Arms 2.0, you can always text me. Wait every week. So they do wait every week, so you do have the opportunity to wait out. If you have got to the number that they need, you can also wait out. So you can wait out at any time. Like I said, I waited out that first week I got there, but you can always wait out in any week. They do a wait out every week, and you go about it like that to see whether how far you are. And they don't really tell you the numbers of where you're at, because they don't want to make you nervous. So you can do that. They do that. But like I said, if you have any questions about the Arms 2.0 camp, please shoot me a text, or you can hit me on any one of my social medias. I will have my social medias down below, my TikTok and my Instagram. So you have any more questions, just feel free to let me know, because I'm always free to answer questions. If you have any more content ideas, please don't be scared to comment. Make sure you, like I always say, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell for the notifications when I post any new videos. And if you're new here, I hope you are here to stay. And if you're not new here, welcome back in. So thank y'all so much for supporting me on this journey, on my military journey. And just thank y'all so much. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all later.